friends put their cheating boyfriends to the test on the next Maury.
An actress burned by laser surgery.
The doctor gave me a third-degree burn underneath here.
How her face and her career were changed forever.
Don't look at me, it will scare you.
Pull over, push, push.
Okay, breathe, honey, breathe, it's coming.
Delivery by cell phone. Listen in on the drama of a roadside birth.
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Could this be the most difficult assignment Deborah Norville's ever had? 8 children, 1 Inside Edition anchor. Deborah Norville, nanny.
Supermodels are now like celebrities. You know, people know who they are, they know their faces, they're familiar with them.
Where famous faces are turning up now.
Supermodels are back in full swing, and we're thrilled.
Now, Inside Edition Weekend.
Hello and welcome to Inside Edition Weekend. I'm Stacy Sweet.
And I'm Don Criqui. Thanks for joining us. In show business, a face can be a fortune. Actors and models regularly call on cosmetic surgeons to enhance their appearance, but not all the endings are happy. April Woodard has the story of a woman who didn't understand the risks, and it turned out to be a nightmare.
Actress Susan Spears was horrified when laser surgery disfigured her face and devastated her career.
I have gone on auditions and had people stare at my chin.
A sophisticated silk laser that can char a piece of wood left Susan's face scarred and discolored. Question is, did her doctor have the proper training to operate the laser? Susan hired attorneys and sought answers in a court of law.
Locally, they had said, actress hurts career and sues doctor, and I thought, this isn't about my career per se.
Susan Spears was 21 when she came to New York from Texas with dreams of a lead role in a Broadway play.
But for the whole world.
She eventually moved to Ohio and played leading roles in local theater productions and infomercials.
This is where your heart is, right here in the theater.
Not just the theater, it's the students.
Today, besides acting, Susan is a respected theater professor at the University of Akron in Ohio.
You can kiss.
So what are you going to take this year?
Susan admits she nipped and tucked here and there after the birth of her son, Sean. This time was no different.
Why do you think you wanted to get plastic surgery?
Because I knew it would increase and continue to allow me to work in a broader range of theater roles.
During spring break, Susan scheduled her surgery at the office of Dr. Shield Wycus. She found his name in the yellow pages.
I asked him if he had ever done this procedure before. He said yes, and I said, did you have good results? Yes.
But during the procedure, something went terribly wrong.
The doctor gave me a third-degree burn underneath here. When I came home and came into the house, I took a magazine and covered the lower part of my face because my son was here, and I said, don't look at me, it will scare you.
When she finally took it down, it was swollen and black.
Susan returned to her students, but hid her face in shame.
I would teach a lot with my hand over my face.
But if the burns were not ugly enough, Susan also suffered another permanent disfiguring condition called hypopigmentation, a risk Susan says Dr. Wycus failed to warn her of.
No matter how much sun you get, you cannot pick up any coloration. So that I've been in the sun the last couple of days working on the lawn, and as you can see, the white area is not picking up the sun. This is not makeup.
All this tissue here was just rock hard when I initially saw her. It was beefy red.
Since her initial surgery, Susan sought out Cleveland burn specialist Dr. Mark Foyetti and has undergone 5 blistering reconstructive laser treatments intended to soften the scar tissue.
When Susan first came into my office, she was angry. She was distraught. She was humiliated.
Dr. Foyetti used an apple to show how the silk laser used on Susan works. With each successive pass of the laser, a layer of skin is burned away until the pulp is visible. By then, a severe burn has occurred. In July, Susan's case went to trial.
Her face will never return to the way it was before the first laser surgery.
The jury examined photographs of Susan's injuries and her painful recovery process and listened to testimony about a doctor's experience and a patient's understanding of the risks.
He did not discuss hypopigmentation. Had I known that, I would not have done it simply because it was on my face.
Court records also revealed that Susan was only the doctor's second patient with the silk laser.
Did you feel like a human guinea pig?
Absolutely.
The patient actually has the right to know the extent and the nature of the doctor's training and experience.
When the jury returned, they found for Susan. They felt it wasn't anything the doctor had done. It was what he failed to say.
The jury found that my client performed the surgery correctly. The verdict was based on a theory of lack of informed consent.
And the jury gave Susan close to a $1 million award.
Because it's the only way we can impress upon the medical profession that they've done something wrong and must rectify it.
No amount of money will give Susan back her looks, but the actress is still a trooper and sees her scars from an optimistic side.
I would say that it makes me much more into a character actress as opposed to a lead actress.
Fortunately, Susan Spears is back to work and has been busy acting and directing.
Still to come.
I was stunned and I couldn't believe what had just happened.
Delivery by cell phone, a real roadside birth.
I see the head.
Who helped mom the most? Then,
I can't even imagine what it would be like to have 8 children.
Inside the House with Deborah Norville, Nanny.
What is it? What is it?
Plus,
we definitely have a return of the supermodels.
Wait till you see where famous faces are turning up now.
Supermodels are back in full swing, and we're thrilled.
Inside Edition Weekend will be right back.
You're looking at soldiers and their families. Citizen soldiers, members of the Army National Guard. They train 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year while living at home, building civilian experience, pursuing higher education. They serve our country and community in times of need. Join them. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. Discover the part-time job with full-time pride.
In the Army National Guard, you can.
We can't know if tragedy will strike us. On the job, on the road, even in the hospital. It can devastate an entire family. That's when you need an experienced law firm to fight for you, with the resources to handle the serious issues. At Barnes, Barnes & Cohen, we found strength in numbers. Not one lawyer, but a team of lawyers working together for you. Barnes, Barnes & Cohen, putting experience to work for you.
As this little boy grows up, he might take Latin. He might take chemistry. He might even take time to learn guitar. But then again, he might take drugs. He might take your wallet, or he might take someone's life. The path he takes depends on what we teach. Morals, don't take them for granted. This has been a public service message brought to you by the Way to Happiness Foundation. For a free information kit on teaching common sense morals, call 1-800-815-0242. That's 1-800-815-0242.
If you're making a movie, then it's important to make a dramatic entrance. But if you're a woman having a baby, a dramatic entrance is not exactly what you're hoping for. But babies go by their own set of rules, as one Los Angeles mom discovered. Here's Steve Noble.
He's a good baby. He's really got a great disposition and in a hurry to get here, but happy he's here.
No doubt baby Zach was in a hurry, and Dad was too, because you won't believe where the little guy was born and who delivered all 6 pounds and 11 ounces.
I was stunned and I couldn't believe what had just happened.
It happened on a warm August afternoon on this LA freeway after Toni Jorgensen told her husband Michael that today could be the day.
I started feeling a little pain about 11 a.m. and Called my husband and put him on alert.
Soon after, they packed up the truck and headed to the hospital.
We're on the road. We get on the freeway. We're not on the freeway for more than a couple minutes when she tells me to call 911.
Michael was hesitant to call, but
in reality, it was probably only 10 or 15 seconds before she actually got another contraction and wanted to push.
At that point, he pulled over on the busy freeway.
She was sitting here. She was laying back as best she could with a hand on the floor and maybe her hand are propped up against the seat, and her legs were kicked out in here.
Michael called 911, balancing the cell phone on his shoulder, and the drama on the side of the road played out on the recorded line.
Oh, my God! Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. The bag is coming out. I see the head.
Okay,
but
you
it's
see the
still in
head?
bag.
Okay, just go ahead and hold on to it. You don't want it.
Okay. Hold on, honey. Hold on. Here it comes.
Breathe through the contraction.
Okay, breathe, honey. Breathe. He's coming. Okay. The bag is still all over it.
Okay, that's okay. Can you slide the bag off?
Okay,
of
I got him. I got him.
Is he all the way out?
He's out.
Okay, listen. Once the head's all, is he all the way out?
Yes, he's all the way out.
Okay, is the cord wrapped around his neck at all?
No.
It all happened in less than 5 minutes before help got there. This was the scene right after that amazing delivery, as Michael held his newborn son in the back of the ambulance. Dr. Gerardo Bastillo.
How did Dad do in the delivery?
You know, as far as I can judge from seeing him on TV and hearing the tapes and seeing the end product, he did very well.
How is Zachary doing?
He's doing great. Mother and baby are fine.
But what about the voice on the line to 911? Well, that was dispatch operator Chris Funk.
Is a lot of fun. It's a great joy for me to hear little Zach crying in the background.
So we reunited Chris with the new dad and the newborn he helped bring into the world.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you.
Is this the little one?
That's the little one.
Zachary.
Hi, Zachary.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Come here, buddy. Hi, dude. He is precious.
Yeah, it was very quick.
And little Zach has an unexpected middle name. It's inspired by the pickup where he was born.
Since he was born in the Ford truck, we just thought that it was appropriate that he be Zachary Ford. Built tough.
Why'd they name him Ford?
Because he got born in a Ford truck.
So, despite his dramatic freeway entrance into the world, the Jorgensens are just glad Zach's healthy and part of the family.
That's pretty special, and I'm glad that it's turned out to be a real good, happy ending.
Yikes, all that and no epidural. Jorgensens say, not surprisingly, Zach will be their last child.
Still to come on Inside Edition Weekend. It could be one of her toughest assignments yet. Deborah Norville, the nanny, with, count 'em, 8 children.
Oh, I'm feeding a baby that doesn't want to open its mouth.
Production assistance for Inside Edition Weekend provided by
Blast of Butter microwave popcorn is so rich, so buttery tasting, you gotta get it. Blast of Butter from Jolly Time.
Inside Edition Weekend will return in a moment.
Just hanging on the court playing b-ball when these drugged up bugs came out from behind the wall. They said,
"You're no good. We're the best in this neighborhood."
With no delay, the game got underway. The drugged up bugs were too high to play. They couldn't even hold the ball. Couldn't pass, couldn't shoot, couldn't score at all. Couldn't find the paint. In school they thought they was cool, but now they ain't. That's the buzzer. Time to quit. Home Bees 100. Drug bug zip. The lesson here is so plain to see. Drug free is the way to be.
When it's game time, I don't play around. But when I get in the end zone, I just want to dance.
The end zone's so good it makes everybody want to dance. So go ahead, Jacksonville. Go to 4UTV and get your groove on. Show Keenan and our sports guys what you've got. Then keep watching Channel 4 to see if your moves make TV. Dance on over to 4UTV today. Now at these locations and bust a move.
I just want to dance. Like this.
4UTV.
When it's a matter of life or death, they call on us. The Air Force Reserve Pararescue Team. Our mission is search and rescue, day above the clouds or close in. We get to those in danger, and we get them out.
He's got some minor lacerations, but he'll be all right.
Air Force Reserve Pararescue, a part-time job. A full-time experience. And just one of many exciting careers available in the Air Force Reserve. Air Force Reserve, above and beyond.
You know her as the anchor of Inside Edition during the week, but the show's producers keep cooking up ideas that put Deborah Norville in the line of fire. First, they sent Deborah to jail. Then they had her sing in front of 30,000 people. But now comes the real test. Being a nanny for a California mom with 8 kids.
Hi there. I'm Deborah Norville. Hi, Deborah. Are you Eleanor?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you. What can I do? How can I help?
Come on in.
Thank you.
And so it was that at the crack of dawn early last fall, I began a very long, hard day working as a nanny for the Womacs in Santa Monica.
Hey, big guy, what's your name?
Don't get me wrong, I'm used to long days, and I'm very familiar with being a mom. But 8 kids?
So let me see if I've got this right. There's Chase, Sam, and Josh.
They're the oldest at 9, and they're fraternal triplets. Then there's 6-year-old Joy. Next come the twins, Grace and Luke, who are 5. Then there's 3-year-old Clay James and tiny baby David, who's just 8 months old.
Eleanor, do you want me to do something in the kitchen to get breakfast out?
Eleanor Womack is the mother of this remarkable brood. She was a Harvard Medical School grad doing cancer research when she fell in love with internet entrepreneur Clay Womack. They married in 1990, and the next year, she gave birth to triplets. 1 year later, she gave up medicine permanently for motherhood.
I think these things are done.
The race is on. 7 kids need to get off to school.
I forget how to tie.
Yeah.
I can tie really.
You can tie.
I'm having those ones. Oh, boy.
Is that good? Oh. What is it? What is it? You got toofies in there.
I'm trying to do it right.
Come here.
Faith is very important in this family, so breakfast isn't over until the daily scripture passage is read.
The Lord is my light and my salvation.
Then there are all those lunches to make.
1, 2, 3, 4 peanut butter and jellies.
Is that mine?
Nope, yours is coming up.
I think everybody's got what they want for lunch, or at least they got something.
Does everybody have backpacks? Okay, now, who sits where? I'll see you after school. Oh, my God.
Now it's just baby David and me.
I can't even imagine what it would be like to have 8 children. But Eleanor has figured out one of the secrets. It's extraordinary organization. Needless to say, the Womacks keep Costco in business.
All too soon, the kids are back from school, and there's homework to be done.
So tell me what you did at school today.
Which the triplets have to do in a hurry. They've got baseball practice.
What's the neatest thing about being such a big family?
You always have someone to play with.
All right, all set?
Oh.
Okay, have fun. We'll see you at 7, okay?
Back at home, it'll soon be David's bedtime, and he needs a bath.
You got a messy nose. That means I get to wipe it. Yeah.
And then a bottle, and off to bed.
1 down, 7 to go.
But not yet. Everybody else needs dinner.
All right, young lady, what do you want in your taco?
And bedtime stories.
Okay, who wants to go to bed?
I'm wiped out, but left with some questions. Will the Womacks be having more children?
Are you finished?
Don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know.
Eleanor, are you finished?
What the man says.
Women across America will have their jaws go like this to hear that.
As a professional person, I poured myself out, and the return was minimal. And I came home empty. And here I stay home, and I'm full. I'm full all the time.
It's the end of a long day, and as exhausted as I am, the message of this house still rings through. A message of remarkable parenting that goes on every day.
Eleanor does it amazingly well and with an incredible amount of grace and she almost sort of floats through the day. I'm in awe. I am in awe. I couldn't do with that many kids. I have 3 fabulous children. I just want to get home to them. I don't need to add to the 3 I've got. I just need to spend more time with them.
Cheaper by the dozen, Deborah found the experience easier than jail, but harder than singing in front of 30,000 people. 5's the most I can handle,
I
Stacey.
see it now. Don Criqui, Nanny. Next Inside Edition.
The latest from the runways and magazine covers as the supermodel makes a comeback. We'll explain after this.
Production assistance for Inside Edition Weekend provided by...
Bad nighttime heartburn? Try new Mylanta Nighttime Strength, the strongest antacid you can get to work on your toughest heartburn fast. New Mylanta Nighttime Strength.
Inside Edition Weekend will return in a moment.
Celebrate, celebrate.
Ask your doctor if Celebrex is right for you.
Celebrate, celebrate.
Say parquet.
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 Parquet. Okay.
New designer bowls. The taste that says butter never looked better.
Oh.
What's the matter, honey? Oh, heartburn. I know just what you need.
New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief. Faster than Pepcid or the leading prescription. New Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief.
I create my own spotlight. Red Door by Elizabeth Arden.
Hanging travel bag and skincare with any $35 Elizabeth Arden fragrance purchase.
There's still time to get portrait creations from Sears Portrait Studio. They make great last-minute gifts, and they can even be personalized. Portrait creations, only from Sears Portrait Studio. Hurry, there's still time.
How Australian Mick Burke eats a Reese's peanut butter cup.
G'day. I eat a little bit now. I'll come back for the rest later.
There's no wrong way
Beauty
to eat a Reese's.
Notice how the faces on the magazines and in the clothes are looking a little bit more familiar.
We take a look at the return of the supermodel after this.
Attention Medicare HMO members who will lose their coverage effective January 1st, 2001. Medicare and Medicare supplements typically don't cover most outpatient prescription drugs. If you are losing your current prescription drug coverage, get the People's Prescription Plan now. You'll save money right on the spot with no claim forms. Plus, you can save on eyewear, hearing aids, and more, all at over 50,000 locations nationwide. Just $7.95 a month covers your whole household with no limits on use, so it could more than pay for itself the very first time you use it. As a special offer, when you call now, you'll pay just $2.95 for the first month, a savings of $5 off the regular price. Your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. So if your HMO is dropping its Medicare plan, People's Prescription Plan can offer you savings on your prescriptions. Call now.
Call 1-800-628-0033 for free information on the People's Prescription Plan. 1-800-628-0033. Call now.
Go inside. On the next Inside Edition, extraordinary, emotional, and tragically true. A special Inside Edition, Stories of Love. Watch the next Inside Edition.
They say nothing beats the original. That old saying goes for cars, jeans, and apparently supermodels. Seems that after a rash of celebrity covers and new faces on the catwalk, the original supermodels are back and hotter than ever. April Woodard checks in.
As you look closely at these pictures, you're probably realizing it's early video of the supermodels who have walked hundreds of miles for fashion. After steamrolling along in their stilettos for more than a decade, Naomi, Linda, Christy, Claudia, Kate, and Cindy became more and more scarce as the 90s came to a close. In the last few years, covers started going to big-name celebrities, and along came new faces. But after disappearing for a while, the old supermodels are making a subtle comeback. This is a blonde Kate Moss, the first model out of the spring 2000 Gucci show. Hardly a new face.
Supermodels are back in full swing, and we're thrilled.
The original supermodels started resurfacing in the last few months. Earlier this year, Cindy Crawford appeared on W, and a straight-haired Claudia on the same magazine. Fashion editors started buzzing when Claudia then turned up on the Helmut Lang runway. Donatella Versace turned to Amber Valletta to open her show and to star in the ads. Shalom Harlow walked for Louis Vuitton, and Naomi made a surprise showing at Julian McDonald, and that was just the runway.
This September cover worked really well because Bridget felt great that day. The clothes fit her really well. Her hair looked great, and it shows.
Bridget Hall, a big name in the early 90s, landed on Cosmopolitan's September cover. She also made the cover of Vogue. But after darting in and out of the limelight over the years, why does Bridget once again work for Cosmo?
Well, she's very grown up, and I think that comes across in the photograph.
One glance at the newsstands, and it's supermodels galore. Kate on W and British Vogue, Claudia on Elle, and Christy Turlington, too. Look inside, and there's Stephanie Seymour in the Vuitton ads.
We definitely have a return of the supermodels with Nikki Taylor here in June, and then Elle Macpherson in July.
Amy, how Barbara Harris is editor-in-chief of Shape magazine. She says Christy Turlington is more than just a pretty face.
What's really interesting, she went back to school and got a degree in philosophy. So what we're finding is that our readers are really responding to women who are not only just beautiful and a beautiful face, but women who really have a story to tell.
Cosmo's Elaine Farley says, in a way, the supermodels have transformed themselves.
I think supermodels are now like celebrities. You know, people know who they are, they know their faces, they're familiar with them.
Familiar with them translates into newsstand sales. And while we indeed buy celebrity covers, in some ways, Gwyneth can't compete with Naomi.
Fashion shoots are about models, and it's hard sometimes for a celebrity to get up in a fashion shoot environment and get the look that we want.
So, just as we were writing them off, the original divas twirled around and decided they haven't hardly reached the end of the runway. Stay tuned.
They're back. And that's all for Inside Edition Weekend. I'm Stacey Sweet.
And I'm Don Criqui. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Kids don't come with instructions on keeping them drug-free. But if they did, this is what they'd say. Call to find out what else you can do.
As a trial lawyer who spent years in the courtroom, I'm here to tell you something I've learned. Big cases require experience. And not just any kind of experience. It's understanding how to handle serious issues like paralysis, brain damage, even death, and knowing where to go for the right talent and smartest resources. At Barnes & Cohen, we've got the experience, the kind of experience that counts where it matters, in the courtroom. Barnes & Cohen, putting experience to work for you.
Passion and romance. You dream of it, you long for it, you grow up thinking that it'll make you whole. What if I told you that being swept off your feet could keep you from true happiness? That what you think love looks like is not what true love really is. There is a connection so deep that it can exceed your greatest dreams. Beyond your fantasies, create true love. Gary Zukav, next Oprah. Monday at 4 on the one and only Channel 4.
From the roots of the Jacksonville YWCA, Community Connections was born. As we enter the 21st century, we can proudly point to nearly 100 years of dedication to a single mission. Throughout this time, countless individuals have been helped to achieve their full potential using our services, sites, and programs. Please remember, the YWCA of Jacksonville is now Community Connections. Same mission, new name, Community Connections.
A special Inside Edition, Stories of Love. Next Inside Edition.
From WJXT News Channel 4, this is Eyewitness News, Night Beat.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Stacey Spanos. It's the kind of night you'll want to bundle up and turn the heat on high. We're expecting a freeze in the forecast. We'll have details on that in just a moment.